It's K97.5, real hip hop and R&B. I am that girl, Royalty, Big C, not the little one. And today's guest in the building is such a special guest. I'm kind of fangirling a little bit, but I got actress, I got comedian, I got talk show host Sherri Shepherd in the building with me. How you feeling?
RoyalTea, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
It's nice. I'm in North Carolina. So this is like, it's just memories. I was here once before, right before I launched my talk show. And this is where I got a phone call from Oprah Winfrey giving me an hour's worth of advice on how to do a talk show.
So you got a lot of love for North Carolina is what I'm hearing.
You know what? I do very well in North Carolina. I think my show is #1 in syndication in North Carolina. Yes. So I'm very, very thankful for everybody who gives me support and watches the Sherri show.
You know what? And it's funny because I was going to get into it a little bit later about when you come to North Carolina, just how that Southern charm, like, you know, do you feel that love when you're out here?
Girl, and coming from New York, from Harlem, when I tell you everybody is so nice, even getting off the plane. I got in at 2 this morning, and the woman who was getting everybody's suitcases that in JFK, they like, look, go get your suitcase. I don't know. Go ask somebody. Just because I got the vest on don't mean nothing. Here, the woman was like, you know what? I'll get it for you, ma'am. Don't even worry about it. Are you tired? Man, yeah, I'm tired, but it's okay. Whatever you need. And I was like, the level of niceness and kindness here in North Carolina, bar none.
That good.
Bar none, the best.
Southern hospitality.
Yeah, go to New York. You gonna be shell shocked at it.
Like, what is going on? Why?
What is going on? I have stepped into the twilight zone of attitude.
Okay. Now, look, you are here tonight because you will be performing at, well, not performing, but you have a show at Raleigh Improv. Okay. Yes. Now, you've done a lot in your career. Like, I mean, you have done some acting, you've done film, sitcoms, and like you mentioned, you do have your own show. What brings you back to stand-up comedy?
I love stand-up. I love, you know, when you're an actress, you're playing a part, you're being a character, a talk show host. I get to do a lot of different things. You know, being an author is something different, but stand-up is just you and your audience. It's you and a microphone, telling stories, taking people on a journey, you know, and you're hoping that somebody can relate to what you're saying. And I love doing it. Everybody that I came up with, D.L. Hughley, Jamie Foxx, Chelsea Handler, Lunell, like, we don't stay away from the stage because we love it so much. Cat Williams, we love being on that stage. It's something about making a person laugh, you know, and it's like one embryo, like moving forward and going backwards and going, I did that. I can't stay away from the stage. I really can't.
I love that. Now, this has been a really interesting year for comedy. You know, not getting too far into some things that happened at the top of the year, but what is your thought process on just where comedy is today?
It's a little sad. I think comedy, we're censored so much. Like, you used to be able to get on stage. Comics were the ones who said, there's a saying, the emperor has no clothes. There was a book called The Emperor Has No Clothes, where everybody was scared to tell the king that he was naked. But the comic was able to say that, you know, and we were the truth tellers. But now, you know, with social media, you can take one thing that I say, like my son is on the spectrum, and I talk about that. And I'll say something, and then all of a sudden you got people marching going, you were being mean. You were being, not my son on the spectrum. Because I told him, I really think you scamming me. Now I'm offending everybody. So it's like, you know, I think we're much more censored. And, you know, people have to go on this apology tour, you know, because they've offended somebody. So I think the state of affairs for women as comics, we're still at the same place that we were 20 years ago, where you go to a comedy club and you see 2 females and the rest are men.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that has not changed, and that makes me sad because there's so much room up here. So I bring women on the road with me, you know, because I feel like there's just a lot of room here.
That's beautiful.
And I have, even on my show, I got my Laugh Lounge, where I want to bring comics on who have not gotten a chance to be seen, and veteran comics. So I think Takara Williams, comedian. She's here in North Carolina. She came on my Laugh Lounge and killed it.
Okay.
So I love supporting women.
Okay. Now, following up on that, you mentioned something that's like really important. Social media has changed things so much. So much.
Yes.
But how are you able to still keep it fresh, still keep it funny, even though sometimes you might be, crossing that line a little?
Well, social media is so, I don't know how all the young people do it, because I think of all of those sketches and content, but by the time I set up lights, get this daggone video recorded, they don't even call it a video recorder, get my cell phone, I'm tired. I gotta go take a nap. And you're talking about editing. Mm-hmm. Then my niece is like, Auntie, you got to do this TikTok. It took me 3 hours to learn one 30-second dance. By the time, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do all the old TikToks, all the dances that I learned, but I did them too late. So I'm just going to do a whole compilation of TikTok dances. But I think that, people know me. I have a reputation. The young kids call me Auntie. So I have that respect. And I still am funny. So it may not be a lot of sketches, but I do funny things. I have my Two Funny Mamas podcast with Kim Whitley. We won 2 NAACP Image Awards because we're funny. So, no matter what, funny is funny is funny. And I think I've been I've stayed up on top of most of the stuff on social media. But I'm in awe of the creativity that has come from social media. I love all these sketches I'm seeing. They are brilliant to me. And kudos, because it's a different way that people are coming up. Country Wayne, he's, B. Simone, have come up. And I just am in awe of how much content they put out.
Okay. Now, a lot of those sketches, they're usually, things that people think of,
right.
It's not real life. But when you're up there and you're doing stand-up comedy, where is your content coming from?
My content is coming from, I'm a single woman. I'm not trying to be, I'm 57 years old and I embrace it. And there are things, I know you looking at me like, what? Yes, I know I look good for 57. Because here's the thing about being a Black woman. We could be 130 and look 31. And I love it. Black don't crack with us. And, it's things that I am going through. There were things that I was going through in my 20s that I used to talk about. Going to the clubs, doing this. Now I still talk about going to the clubs, but I got to be near a bathroom. And there better be a pillow behind me because my back is hurting. I can't get up and dance because, I wear these orthotics. So I can date a younger man, but you're going to be a little traumatized when you see me picking these double chin hairs.
Okay.
Thank you. Somebody had to laugh because somebody done been traumatized. You walk in and mama picking them double chin hairs. Listen. Talking about she gonna make you breakfast. I'll make you that breakfast as soon as I finish picking these hairs. But it's just like I talk about what is going on in my life right now. My son is 19 and my son is like, okay, I need to be dating and I need to be out this house. So being single, what we're going through today, and a hot flash. So I am literally, and I don't have a uterus. So I am a young man's dream. Okay. If you looking for, that's right. You will never have to have me calling you going, I need to talk to you. Yeah. Can you meet me at the doctor's at 9? Cause we need to do an ultrasound. You will never have that from me. I am a young man's dream. This is what you want. Okay. You don't have to stay at my house all the time. Come in, do what you're supposed to do and go on. Did you see? I'm not needy like that. You ain't got to worry about me showing up at your job while you at work wanting to jump over the counter because you done been with some girl. You know what? Go on get that girl because mommy tired, okay? I can share. So there we go. So that's what you're going to get on stage with me at my age, what I am going through. I don't want, you know what, y'all, if you starting your T-shirt business, I'm not the one. I'm not going to be helping you with the You can't borrow my car. All of that. I'm not. Lunell got a joke that I love. She said, you can't be parking your bike in front of my house because I got the homeowners association. This gonna be good. And that is from Lunell. So it's like we go through stuff as grown women. I'm a grown ass woman, and that's what I'm talking about on stage.
Now, something that you keep mentioning, and I really want to get into, is that you do have a 19-year-old son. It
Girl.
sounds like we got some stories to tell here.
When
Am I
I
correct?
tell you, and my 19-year-old on the spectrum. So
Ugh.
he got a 19-year-old body. Things are happening to his body. And he on the spectrum. And he just like, he said, Mommy, when I turn 21, I'm going to a strip club. I'm drinking some Jack Daniels. I'm going to get high. But I'm only going to do it in the backyard because I don't want to be disrespectful.
Okay.
And it's only going to be recreational because I don't want to mess up my job. And that's it. And I'm like, well, I can appreciate you honest. See, he on the spectrum. He honest as all get up. He said, if I bring a girl over to the house, can we close the door? Because that's going to be kind of awkward if you ask me to do the laundry. So it's like, he told me I can't talk about him no more.
Wow.
But when I tell you, like, I got a 19-year-old. Like, every time I'm on my podcast or I'll do a live, everybody sees him. They know my son, Jeffrey. And they're like, hey, Jeffrey. And he'll say, do you have a daughter my age? Niecy Nash's daughter offered to go to his prom with him, Dia.
Aw.
She's an actress. And I said, Dia's going to go to the prom with you. He said, good. How old is she? And I said, Dia's 21. He goes, oh, my God. Why you got all these old ladies trying to When you are 19 and you think 21 is old, and Dia is gorgeous, by the way. He was like, no, that's too old for me.
Okay.
So, yes, there's a lot of stuff that goes on with having a 19-year-old, in your house. Because 19-year-olds not supposed to be in the mama's house. They're supposed to be out working. They're supposed to be out with their girlfriends. They're not supposed to be in your house. And I got a 19-year-old in my house. So he told me he don't want another daddy. And it was so cute. I was going to put it on the live because he said, I don't want another daddy. And he said, if you bring another man here, I'm going to do something. Okay, I had to stop that video. I'm not going to never get a man.
It's cut the cameras. Cut.
Not yet. You thought I was cute before, huh? I ain't going to never get no man going to come when he know a 19-year-old going to do something to him. Cut off all mine, so I'm dateless right now. All right?
Okay. All right.
I don't care how much pancakes, eggs, and bacon I cook y'all for breakfast. You know you got a 19-year-old who look like he's 32
Oh, snap.
staring at you? No.
Might not come back.
He
Maybe
said,
not.
nope, you ain't bringing no man up in this house.
That is actually too funny. So it sounds like you are super busy. You are an author. You
Yeah.
are a comedian. You are an actress. And you are a mom. How do you balance all of that?
Well, it's always my son is first. You
Okay.
gotta. It's like I got a lot of spinning plates, but I want to make sure that the one that God gave me that assignment, that he is never one that is a spinning plate that drops. So he's number one. I make all my decisions from there. I've turned down a lot of work because of my son. Because Oprah Winfrey said this to me. I told her, the show's taking a lot of my time. I'm going out of town to visit affiliates and da-da-da. She said, do not ever, you have to teach people how to treat you. And she said, Jeffrey is not going to want to hear, I did all this for you, because that don't matter to your kids. They need your time. So make sure he's number one. Everything else, you got to learn to say no. That's what I tell people. You have to learn to say no, because it'll get done. When you tell people no, you can always change it into a yes. But when you say no, they will find a way to get it done. We take too much on. And you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. So I learned to say no. And then I do things when I have time. Like I just did a movie with Taraji P. Henson and Tiana Taylor. It's coming out next year. I did it on my time off, when I had time and Jeffrey was visiting his dad. And I was like, all right, let me go do this movie. So it's prioritizing.
Okay.
Man, I got to fast from social media because I've been on Instagram too much. I done learned every hip mobility exercise. I never had the pictures coming up on my Instagram where it's like the booty shorts, the little swimming suits being, doing that swing in Bali. All mine is hip mobility, you get magnesium and potassium, what you do when your legs lock up. Like it ain't, the AARP. Ain't no sexy men in my feed coming up or nothing. I got to get that again. I gotta get that again.
It's the algorithm.
It's the algorithm. You look up one arthritis doggone thing, and that's it. That's all over your social media feed.
That is all it takes. No, that is hilarious. So you have done so much. Obviously, we didn't got through all of that. But what would you say has been, and you might not even have one, it's been so many. What has been your biggest accomplishment?
Oh my gosh. I guess being a mother. I really being a mother. And having a son that's special needs and learning I became fearless when I learned to advocate for my son, to teach him how to be fearless, and I had to speak up for my child. And that's what made me, be able to be fearless. But I think that, and just being still relevant in this business where they chew you up and spit you out, and still people knowing my name. Even if you come and call me auntie, I don't mind it. We had a big discussion on my show because some people don't like being called auntie. I don't mind it, because it means that you respect what I am bringing. You respect my wisdom. Don't come calling me auntie and we the same age. I don't want no 50-year-olds coming up to you talking about, hey, auntie. No, we the same age, so stop. But, I think just being in this business and still being relevant and still people wanting to see me. I'm on Harlem. I'm on Sex Lives of College Girls on HBO Max. So I'm still doing things that keep me relevant. So still being in this business, I think is a really big accomplishment.
And you've also worked with some great people. You've already named them: Taraji, Jamie Foxx, D.L. Hughley. Who are some people that you may not have worked with yet, and you're still looking forward to that happening?
Oh my gosh, there's some great ones that I still haven't. Oh man, Brian Tyree Henry, I would love to work with. I was gonna say Aldous, but I work with Aldous, and I told him, Aldous Hodge. I did a movie with Aldous. I played his mother in a movie called Brian Banks with Greg Kinnear and Morgan Freeman. And I was really pissed because then I saw him in What a Man Wants. He played Taraji P. Henson's lover, and I'm like, me and Taraji the same damn age. So where I go wrong in my career? And then he came on my show doing all of that, almost curse. So I'm like, hey, mama, don't call me mama. You call me Sherri. You call me sexy Sherri. Doing some hey, mama. No, that was a movie, sir. I'm sexy and I'm Sherri. And I'm the same age as Taraji. So I told Aldous, I want to do a movie where he plays my love interest. I'm going to show you who mama down. That's what I'm going to show you. So, Yeah, but I work with a lot of people. I've never worked with Idris Elba.
Oh.
I have not worked with Idris. I have not worked with Denzel. Okay, so I still want to work with those icons. And there's a lot of women that I need to work with. So, yeah, world's still open.
All right, you heard it here first. Denzel, Idris, hit her up. Now, if you could put together your own film, what would it be about?
I'm working on a film with Niecy Nash.
Oh.
She's my best friend, and we're working on a buddy comedy because Niecy does so much drama. People don't think she's funny anymore. She's actually really very funny. So we are like together working on this script, and I cannot wait because it's gonna be really, really funny because she's crazy, crazy, crazy.
All right. We're going to be on the lookout for that for sure.
And I love to do something with Lenny Kravitz, but I don't know. That'd be a personal movie. But I would love to do. I would love to do a movie with Lenny Kravitz. Okay. Yes. I told him, I said, I could be, only reason he came on my show and I broke up with him because I said, I can't, I know Zoe, I'm not trying to be a stepmother. So, we had to be practical about it. But I would love to do a project with Lenny Kravitz. I actually did a movie with Lenny Kravitz. It was Precious with Gabby Sidibe and Monique.
Yeah.
It was. I was in the Each One Teach One, and he came, and I had eyes for him. So I've worked with Lenny Kravitz before. Okay. All right.
Just not trying to be a stepmom. You got the 19-year-old.
I don't want to be a stepmom, but I want to work with some young ones out here.
All right. Now, look, before I get you up out of here, I do want to know, what do you have coming up that we need to be on the lookout for? You already told us about this film with Niecy Nash, but what else are we looking for?
Right now, I'm working on a children's book.
Ooh.
Right now, I'm doing that. My talk show takes so much of my time. So in the summer, I'm going to have a whole comedy tour that I'm on. And like I said, I just did this movie with Taraji and Tiana. So I'm working on that. And I want to write a sitcom. I want to do another sitcom. So, but right now, the Sherri Show is 99.9% of my life. I'm getting my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this summer. Thank you so much. I'm very excited about that because I've been in this business for 30 plus years, doing stand-up comedy, acting, and everything else. So I'm getting my star the same time Prince is getting his star. And if anybody knows me, I love Prince, and I have petitioned. I want my star next to Prince's star. So when you come lay on Prince, come lay on me.
Okay.
That's all right?
Okay, and it is very, very well deserved. Now, before we get into these show details, I do have a question, and I don't know, maybe this one is a little more personal.
Okay.
But what advice would you give to young Black women, especially aspiring to be in the entertainment industry?
I would say run towards the very thing that scares you. If it doesn't create a feeling in your stomach like, butterflies, and then that means you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. So if your stomach is tingling and you're not sure how you're going to get it done, run towards that. Do it scared. That's a big one with me. Do it scared. And also, I'm such a person of faith. Trust in God. Trust that you can walk into what he has already written for you. And he has written something for everybody. We're all unique. And what has he written for you? And once you find that out, walk in it. Walk in it.
I love that.
Lean into it.
Thank you for that. I love that. I do like a positivity segment at the end, and I'm about to use that.
All right, then.
That was really, really good. Now, let's get into the show. You are going to be at Raleigh Improv tonight. Both of your shows are at 7 and 9:15. One more time, what are we expecting?
Laughter, love. The air conditioner going to be on for those of you who hot flash. You may not be in menopause, but I guarantee you some of your listeners are in peri-menopause. All right, we got bathrooms near, okay? Some of us, we can't drop it like it's hot because knees be crackling. So if you don't want to come, bring your auntie, bring your mama. That's how I know when I see young people. I'm like, y'all done brought y'all auntie with you. So come on, be the ride. Because, aunties be getting lit. So they need somebody to take them home. All right, so come on out. You're going to get a lot of laughter. You're going to get a lot of fun. And I can't wait. That's what I do.
Y'all heard it here first. That is the legendary Sherri Shepherd.
If y'all don't stop with that legendary, I'm not dead yet.
Okay.
I'm still vibrant. I'm still y'all be like the legendary Sherri Shepherd.
That is so funny to me. Look, you just did so much, It's like, what other word can I put on it?
But legend, doesn't legend mean... what does legend mean? Legend means, you know what? It's a good thing. Gone with the legendary. It could be something else. Legendary is amazing. Thank you.
Right. No problem. Look, make sure you catch her tonight, 7 p.m., also 9:15, and she will be there tomorrow at 6:30 and 9 o'clock. Raleigh Improv. Go get those tickets. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you, RoyalTea. I appreciate you so much.
All right.